We are track record.
We are never finished.
What's up, you guys? As you can see, the WRX is not in here. I'm just kidding, it's outside. I have it parked. It's right there. I have it. I have it parked outside. That was really dumb. The reason it's outside is because I actually just took it out for a quick drive to get some GoPro shots, and I'm gonna take it out again because I want to take the GoPro and have the head mount and just go for a drive for this video, because a lot of you guys are saying that the car is gonna blow up, and it might. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Yes, it's a ton of torque. If you guys haven't seen the previous video, it's like it's 384 torque and then 378 wheel horsepower. So it's definitely a lot of torque, and a lot of guys, hold on, a lot of you guys were suggesting that 350 is in the safe range. I drove the car pretty hard earlier, so if anything's gonna happen, it's probably gonna happen on this drive. But everything feels so smooth and so perfect, and I've never had an engine blow up on me before, so maybe it's just one of those things that you don't suspect and it just happens out of nowhere. But I'm doing everything I can. Next video is going to be explaining all of the steps that you can take to help better ensure yourself that you don't blow your motor, whether you're on E85 or not, but especially if you are on E85, so watch out for that video next. I apologize, the car is dirty and gross because I was driving and it was like the roads are still sandy and wet from earlier. But I can't do too much driving because I'm waiting for 2 more fuel jugs to come in. Essentially, what I'm gonna do is have 2 fuel jugs that are dedicated to gasoline, and then 2 fuel jugs that are dedicated to E85. So that way when I do my mixtures, I can just do it all here at home, and I don't have to take the car out and worry about it and stuff like that when I'm filling up. I'm just gonna take my other car, fill up with all the gas tanks that I need, and then bring it here and do mixing here. We're gonna get on the road, just do a quick drive, have some fun, talk about how it feels and everything. So let's do that now.
Still there.
All right, so I just wanted to talk about how the car is feeling overall, since this is pretty much like the first real drive that I've had the chance to do, plus the one that I just did a few minutes ago, getting some more shots. And I have to say, everything feels absolutely perfect. I haven't felt any hiccups. A little pull here. Man, that gets me every time. That's so crazy. So as I was saying, like, honestly, I haven't felt anything, any kind of hiccups, I haven't noticed anything wrong with this car since driving it. And I know a lot of you guys are saying that 384 is a lot of torque to be running on this engine, which it probably is. But I have to say that I'm assuming forged internals are going to be in my future. Whether, you know, I throw a rod before then, I don't know. I'm going to really try my best not to. As far as oil temperature is going, oil temperature is actually staying relatively low. I've been driving the car kind of hard today because I really wanted to put it through its paces and see if I noticed anything wrong. But 211, 212 is I think the highest I've seen it.
Now it's a colder day today, but still, you know, driving on a day like this on highway speeds, I still really only see, even before the tune, saw about 220 degrees max, I think I remember. So I was thinking about getting an oil cooler, but after seeing the temperatures that I have right now, it doesn't seem necessary. Now we'll see when summer rolls around what temperatures are kind of looking like. I'm expecting maybe 220s, just kind of cruising. So if it's anything above that, I'd probably look into getting an oil cooler this summer. The other thing that I really don't want to do in this car now, especially with all the torque that it has, is do a launch. I really, really want to know. There's the CHP. There goes the CHP office. Launching the car, I really, really do want to know the 0 to 60 time, especially now with all of this extra power. But I don't know. I just like, part of me is still afraid to do a launch. Maybe like I'll consider doing a soft launch at a first. The other thing is the clutch. Some of you guys have asked about the clutch and if it's slipping or anything, because when you approach 400 wheel horsepower in this car, people have talked about their clutch slipping. Now, honestly, I have not experienced, I think I've experienced clutch slip like once in this car. If that, I definitely haven't experienced anything like that now either. So, and honestly, this clutch is the one that I learned stick on. So it definitely got a beating early on. And now with this extra added power, it's still hanging in there. So I don't know how, but a clutch is also going to be in my near future as well. Just, you know, nothing crazy, but just something that's able to hold this power a little bit better. Oh, you just like, it just climbs so fast. It's so crazy. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this light, I don't know if you are in the Santa Clarita area, I think you might know this intersection. This light has been out for probably years and they have never fixed it. So it's kind of a cool spot to go to hang out, but oh, just got my fuel light. All right, we're gonna go into this bridge, second gear. Solid, like this car feels so solid. I don't know guys, we'll see. I'm really curious to see if this car does blow up. If I do throw a leg out of bed. I love that comment, by the way. Throw a leg out of bed, then, you know, we'll go from there. Obviously I'll have to just rebuild the motor, and hopefully if it's like bent rods or something, then I can just use the block, have it forged, and have the block built out, and have some forged rods put in, rods and pistons put in. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't drive this car every day. I don't drive it every time I go out, and every time I go out, I'm always careful to make sure that I'm not beating it up, because I want to give this car the best chance that I can, because it is so fun. It's crazy how fun it is to drive. I don't want to keep it that way. I don't want to turn this thing into a paperweight. So 211. 211 again was my highest. I didn't drive this car insane, but you know, I'm driving spiritedly. So I think I'm fine on the oil cooler for now. But you know, like I said, we'll see when summer rolls around how this car is performing in the warmer weather.
So anyways, I know it was a quick one today, but I was just happy to finally get the car out and drive it like it should. So I'm excited to get more gas in so I can fill it up and not have to worry about my gas being too low, and just get everything together. So I'm gonna end it here. So we are never finished, and we will catch you guys in the next one.